Titus here with Real Breaks. Ready to get the night started with some 2018 Bowman Draft. This is case number 76. So like I said before, it looks like Facebook is having some issues with their groups on the web app. So I'm not able to have that up on the computer to see your guys' comments. I can see the restream chats, but the problem is in the group, since it's a private group, it just says like Facebook user commented this. But Kyle, it looks like you're watching. It looks like you're watching on the public page, which is actually fine because then I can see who's commenting. But you can. It looks like groups are still working on the phone. So if you want to watch on the phone, you can do that. Otherwise, I did link our YouTube. Our YouTube is just youtube.com/RealBreaksLive. So feel free to watch over there, and we'll get through this. Hopefully, they get it figured out soon for later in the nights, but not a big deal. Rich says, come to YouTube. Samuel, how's it going? Kyle, yeah, we cracked our other case that we have to do the mixers. So this is the last full case that I saw back there. But no worries, that means the monsters are in here. So Kyle, looks like we're doing left and top. Since there's only one. Super annoying, especially it's not such a big deal for doing randoms. Yeah, whoever just commented in the Facebook group, I can see your comments, but I can't see your name. So you're a ghost. So I don't know who it is. All right, Kevin's on YouTube. Rich looking for Casas. All right. Let's do it. Kevin, I'm going to try to make it count. Alright, here we go. That does make sense, Kyle. But yeah, we banned you from the group. I kid. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so Rob's watching on his phone in the group. Rob, you'll have to comment... You'll have to like quote yourself when you do it. Put quotation marks and then put Rob Heckman anytime you comment. So I know who's commenting. Hey, we've dealt with worse before. We'll be just fine. Let me configure the video here real quick. Boom, all right. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, of course I gave you Padres in this one. Feels like I was just hanging out with you guys. I ran the afternoon shift yesterday, but it's not very often I get to do 2 days in a row. So I'm surprised you guys aren't sick of me yet. Alright, I like it. I got you, Rob. Absolutely. Draft is so much fun. How about a super of this guy? How about a paddock super? Kyle, I'm trying to convert you. I'm trying to convert you into Timberwolves fan. Let's see. Cubs, Nico Horner for sure. Is Brennan Malone in here with color? I can't remember. Or not Brennan Malone, Davis. There he is, Brennan Davis. So he's a good one. He didn't have auto. Did he get an auto in 2020? But his color sells really well from this because, you know, it was his first Bowman, but he didn't have an auto. Griffin Roberts out of 499, Sky Blue. Cardinals to Brian Bauman. Redemption right off the bat, and a Kelnick refractor. Like that orange. Lolo Sanchez, orange number 21 out of 25. I'll go to the Pirates for Samuel Stellingworth. So right as I was filling breaks, Ryan called me and said that he got his or some of his 2020 Bowman First Edition in the mail today. Blue Wave Auto. Tristan Pompey. Pompey's going to the Marlins for Mike Molesky. We also hit one of his redemptions the other day to go along with a red refractor. But now a Blue Wave Auto. Nice one there. Lolo. But yeah, so Ryan got his first edition in the mail today. Hopefully mine comes soon. Justin Jarvis, Sky Blue out of 402, Brewers. But it was a little too late to get him into mixers today. I needed to post before he was going to be back with them. But be on the lookout Thursday. We'll start throwing some packs into these Bowman mixers. So that should be fun. Brian Hayes out of 250. Rich, I'm trying to do the Pompey. Let's see, Kyle. We've got 9 people on YouTube right now, 31 in the Facebook group, and 8 on the public page. Ethan Hankins, base auto for the Indians. Going to Matthew Hall. So I guess that might be a solution if you're on if you're just on the web trying to watch on Facebook. You could watch on the public page. That might still be working. From all the issues that I was reading on that Facebook Down website, is that people are seeing that just that white page on the groups. But we'll figure it out. The tougher thing is the randoms, but like I did before, I just posted a screenshot or a picture that I took on my phone after I randomed, because I can still live stream. There's an Eloy out of 402. I can still live stream with Restream. It still is going through to the group. So we can still do the randoms live, but then I need to get that information up. We are on Twitter and Instagram at Real Breaks Live. You can also watch. We'll be live streaming on Twitter. Lazaro Armenteros at a 150. So you could watch on there too through Periscope. Instagram doesn't allow you to stream to the app. Ooh, yeah. Love that black. Josh Stowers, 28 out of 75. Going to the Mariners for Kevin Havinga. Just got shipping confirmation. All right. Hopefully I got mine too. I'll have to go check. I just saw an email come through on Ryan's. There's that Stowers. Throw that in the mitts. That says your order has shipped. But I don't know if he got more than the one box. It'd be funny. He said he didn't get a confirmation for this one that showed up today. Levi Kelly, blue at a 150. Stowers is a good prospect, Kevin. He's with the Yankees now. One of the guys that works over here sometimes has actually worked with him at some hitting camps. It says he's a great guy. All right, so that's box number 1. Kyle, let's see. Magic, probably Chuma Okiki. But I kind of hosed you on the random if those are the 2 that you got. The nice thing is Timberwolves do have rookies in both this year and last year's. All right, let's move on to box number 2. We'll work with it, Kyle. We'll work with it. I mean, we did hit a nice Magic auto in the last couple of basketball mixers. We hit a Vucevic out of 5. So there is other stuff in there. Aaron Gordon has stuff. Too bad Fultz started with the Sixers. Has his rookie stuff with them. That would be a good one. He's playing for them now, but... So I don't know if anybody else did, but I stayed up last night and watched Korean baseball on ESPN. It's kind of fun. Watch the Dinos and the Lions. It was weird. So there was no fans, but they were playing like crowd noise in the background the whole time. So it's funny. We were watching on TV. You can't really tell the difference because, you know, you're not seeing the stands. They're kind of like up, so you're not seeing them behind home plate or anything. But then obviously when the ball's put in play, then you see the empty stands, but they're still having the crowd noise in the background. Grant Levine, blue paper out of 150. Not the top Blue Jay here, but recognizable name. Ooh, and nice color on it. Gold Wave Griffin Conine, son of Jeff Conine. 14 out of 50. Blue Jays to Jonathan Merrill. Kyle, it started at it was supposed to start at midnight. It was supposed to start at midnight Central, but it ended up going live at 12:30. They had a 30-minute rain delay. I did, Alex. I saw that interview with him during the rain delay. That was sweet. He's such a good guy. Wish him the best. He had a little bit of a tough year last year, but man, it was fun when he came back over. McClanahan, purple out of 250, and was just mashing for the Brewers. Lolo out of 402. Working on the rainbow. Will Banfield, base auto for the Marlins, going to Mike Molesky. Kyle, some of them start at like 5:30 in the morning Eastern, I think. So if you want to get up early, maybe that's just normal for you. But I think ESPN's going to broadcast games like 6 days a week for now. It was kind of funny though because the broadcasters are using the Korean broadcast feed, so they don't have any control over it, and they're just commentating from home. So it led to some funny moments. But there we go. There's a Madrigal Sky Blue Refractor out of 402. Go to the White Sox for Jim Barish. But I think everyone was just excited to have live baseball on again. There's our Madrigal up here. So Kyle, you can catch the last couple innings. The games were actually pretty quick. It was like, I don't know, 2.5 hours. I think in one of the other games, the starting pitcher threw a complete game shutout. And it was like a 2-hour game. Just crazy. Unheard of over here. But not a whole lot of strikeouts over there. They put the ball in play, and the pitchers pitch to contact a little bit more. Brian Miller out of 499. Alec Thomas, base auto for the Diamondbacks, going to Kevin Kilcoyne. Another gold coming up. Not auto this time. Josh Bro, 22 out of 50, going to the Yankees. Yankees to Joey DTR. Rob, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Those red ink heritage autos are so nice. That is box number 2 there. Yeah, I don't mind the longer games at all. I mean, some people say that baseball games have gotten too long, but it's like I like the strategy more than getting the games down from 3 hours to 2.5. I would rather have the extra strategy involved and the extra pitching changes if needed. Absolutely. I made sure to let Rob know that he's chasing Nico. I got a nice PSA sub back in the mail yesterday. Well, I didn't get it back. It was in a group sub, but came back yesterday. Had 7 Zion Prism base cards in there and got 5 10s on those. 2 Ja base cards that got 10s. Giannis Silver from last year's Prism, which got a 10. So I was really happy with it. Be nice to move a couple of those and diversify a little bit. But man, Zion base cards, PSA 10s are like $600 right now. Crazy. I think 4 of the 7 were ones that I'd actually picked up from people. So I paid like $40 on them. So I don't know for sure which ones were the ones that I picked up and which ones I pulled, but to only get 2 9s, I was really happy. There was one Hachimura, though, that was so off-center. I have no idea why I sent it in. I have no idea. I don't know if I just thought it would get a 9 or what, but that was my only 8. Chris Bubich, sky blue for the Royals. Go Twins. Ryan Jeffers, base auto. Going to Kevin Oosterhouse. Seriously, Kyle. It's hard now because it's like, okay, do you want to send it to PSA and wait 3 months to get it back? But I mean, honestly, at this point, anything that I sent in most of my stuff like January. And in that time, pretty much everything went up in value. So It worked out okay. Tristan Casas, Sky Blue at a 402. Because I couldn't sell it while it was going up. It wasn't here. Put that up there with the Madrigal. Red Sox to Richard Carbone. Yeah, for sure. I can't believe. So like after Prism came out, I bought those couple Zions, and I was like, yeah, that's enough. And then they went up to like 60, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna buy any at 60. But that's how it goes. Now it's a $200 base card, which is still crazy in my opinion. But Tristan McKenzie at a 250. Obviously, the demand is there. And here it is, Rob. Here it is. Nico, base auto going to the Cubs for Rob Heckman. All right, so now we have the age-old debate. Base bigger name or gold lesser name? I think I'm gonna stick with that Conine just because of the family legacy there. But that Nico's beautiful hits. I'm surprised how cheap Nico's rookie stuff is so far this year. I mean, he hasn't shown much power, but I know a couple of weeks ago people were talking about how he's been bulking up. Monte Harrison blue at a 150. Like I picked up a couple of his action variation from Heritage for like $10, $12. What a Keston, or sorry, just regular blue paper out of 150 Brewers. Isn't that crazy? So that's why I want to diversify a little bit. I'm not going to hold all those Zions. I'll turn some of them into baseball or other basketball stuff. Our first double up of the case. Ryan Jeffers green this time. Out of 99 Twins to Kevin Oosterhouse. But that's why sometimes the showcases look weird in our basketball mixers. Because we've got all these base cards up there. But it's like, you can pay for your spots to the base card. It's really weird. Really nice color in this case. So we've got a green, a black, and a gold wave already. We're only on box 3. Let's leave up that Davis refractor. Tavares Speckle. Let's see. Richard, you got that Casas Sky Blue up there. Yeah, and that blue wave. Forgot to separate the paper on the first box. Oops. So paper not shipping in this one. In the mixer it'll ship. All right, you gotta come sort it. You gotta come sort it, Chris. Yeah, the color has been great so far. Flew it in, burn it all at the beginning on the lesser names. I want some big name color. There's so many big prospects that came out of this 18 draft product. I'm honestly surprised that it's not more expensive than it is, because like 17 is nuts. You can't find 17 draft anywhere. That's definitely where this will be down the road from now. Casey Mize, Gorman, Kelnick, Horner, all these guys. India, Groshans. The list just keeps going and going. I forgot to put the jackpot in the title of this one. What are we at? 550? think the jackpot's up to 550. Madrigal, yup. Yeah, Kyle. I could fire Ryan for all kinds of stuff. Would love to hit a bomb. A bomb poodle, as we like to call him. And I mean, 19 looks like it's going to be just as good as 18. But obviously those guys are just a year younger, so we don't know quite as much about how those guys are going to pan out. But man, they're sure selling just as well. I would guess it's either Kelnick or Gorman, but I couldn't give you a data backed answer there. Probably Gorman if I had to guess. Gregory Soto, purple out of 250. Tim Cates. It would be Casey Mize maybe has played the best, but he's a pitcher. Nationals going to Cameron Bourne. There's Casey Mize refractor. Interesting. So Baum is higher than Gorman. Keyboom out of 402. There's another Madrigal refractor. Yeah, I don't like Kelnick. He turned me down at spring training for an auto. Unbelievable. That bumps him down a couple notches on my board. I kid. He was respectful about it. But it was just me and Emil. Just me and Emil, and he wouldn't sign for us. Yeah, Mets got hosed on that one. Yeah, so on that same game, Julio signed for both of us, and Kelnick turned us down. So Julio jumped up my board, and Kelnick dropped on my board. Yeah, it's spring training. Jordan Adams base auto Angels to Mike Golder. Oh, I love Larnach. Really like Larnach. I loved when they picked him because I just watched him in the College World Series when they picked him. And man, he's looked really good. He hit several bombs during spring training this year with the big league club. But just the problem is we have a crowded outfields in the major leagues and in the minor leagues. Larnach is a good one. Denneberg, Sparkle. But yeah, Kelnick after the game, he was just talking to his parents like down the right field line. So we respectfully waited for him to finish his conversation, and then as they walked away, we asked him if he could sign one for us quick, and he said he had to take off. Even though there's tons of people still, tons of his teammates still gathering their stuff and getting to the bus, but it is what it is. I don't blame him. Matt Manning. But yeah, it was literally just the two of us. So it's not like he would have had to sign for like 20 people. Here we go. Here's a good one. Did we use up all of our color, or do we got another one here? Base Jonathan India going to the Reds for Scott Allison. A nice base auto. Raynel Delgado out of 250 Indians. All right, that's the halfway point, guys. Halfway through. Kyle, I would love to play out that scenario. And then I tell him to go to his room. What's going on? Not much here. Just ripping some Bowman. Looking for monsters. Oh, don't say that, Chris. Don't say that. That worked the other day. Who had the A's the other day when that happened? We get the orange auto for the A's. No Hosmer. Does Tatis have a base card in here, though? He might. He could have a base card. We could hit the super. There wouldn't be chrome of it, though, would there? Oh, yeah, there would be. All right, let's keep going. Kirilloff, Sky Blue out of 499 Twins. Just another Twins prospect that I like. Part of that crowded outfield. How about a Bo Naylor refractor auto out of 499 Indians? Going to Matthew Hull. Naylor's good catching prospect. Yusniel Diaz out of 402. How about a green paper, Jordan Groshans, numbered out of 99 for the Blue Jays, going to Jonathan Merrill. Gotta love DiVincenzo. We pulled some nice Giannis color over the past couple months. And like I said, I just got an 18-19 Prism Silverback of Giannis, and it's like a $150 card. It's crazy. How about a base Nolan Gorman now? Gorman go to the Cardinals for Brian Bama. All right, Gorman, I'm gonna put in the mitt. Gorman on top, Conine. Where was Conine picked actually? 52nd overall. That's not bad. The Blue Jays just love those sons of former major leaguers. Kyle, just the one. Just the one basketball mixer. Devin Mann. There's Nico Refractor. Need a Casey. Jeff, you need a Casey Mize. Eric, we sold our definitive. It got too expensive. Wasn't worth it for us to open it. Jordan Adams out of 50. Although Ryan did one box in a mixer, and it was not good. It was not good at all. Like 2 Lindors, and then those were like the best 2 cards. Angels to Mike Golder. There we go. Jordan Groshans base auto now for the Blue Jays. Going to Jonathan Merrill. We're starting to compile a nice showcase of these top end base autos. Nice Groshans. Ornelas purple out of 250. I would say 18 goes a little bit deeper on those kind of mid to high end guys than 19 does. 19, you got the really high end ones, and then it kind of drops off a little bit, it feels like. Mithan, we just did our ranking. We had what? We had Gorman at 3. How far behind him is Groshans? Let's see. We did the randoms for the Bowman mixer and the basketball mixer already. The other 2 Topps value mixers will be later. Hopefully we'll have time after this one. If we got all the payments in. Yeah, I've heard on Twitch the stream looks really good. So Facebook just compresses the video, which is why it always looks lower quality. But YouTube doesn't, and Twitch doesn't. But yeah, we're live right now on Facebook in the public page and inside the group, as well as YouTube, Periscope, which is Twitter, and then Twitch as well. Is Groshans under the radar? What pick was he? He's a 12th pick. I mean, he's definitely part of the Blue Jays' young future, but... And he's definitely the top Blue Jay in here. All those Lindors. Osiris Johnson, purple paper on a 250 for the Marlins. Brady Singer, base auto for the Royals. Going to Tim Fletcher. You're welcome, Jonathan. Doing my best. Doing my best. I did see that that joke that they're gonna start coming back June 1st and opening day July 1st. Griffin Canning out of 402. They actually talked about that on that KBO game last night. They actually said it's probably not too far off, but that's not confirmed. Rich, I know I'm worried we used up all of our color at the beginning. I mean, we're getting nice base autos, but that's not what we're looking for. We want the monsters. Veerling, gold paper out of 50 for the Phillies, going to Jonathan Merrill. Simeon Woods Richardson, blue refractor auto out of 150. Mets going to Philip Hardin Jr. Is he Blue Jays now? Can't remember. I think he changed teams, but we going to the Mets here. I don't know that anything has been actually announced. Nick Gordon out of 99. This is like his 10th Bowman card. He actually had a decent year last year, though, so we'll see. We'll see. I think he hit like 300 in AAA this past year. There's Stowers Sky Blue out of 499. Grayson Rodriguez, refractor auto out of 499. Orioles to Jim Speckman. Jays is correct. All right. Sweet. I got one right. What an Eloy Speckle going to the White Sox. All right, 2 boxes left. All right. Calling Casey Mize in this box. Let's see it. Yeah, I don't know who's commenting most of the time. If you could put like put your name and then like put your initials after that or something. But Rob's been doing that. Rob's been doing RH. But it's going well. Whoever asked. I don't know. Are the Facebook groups working again on the web? I guess I could probably check now. Well, let's see. Oh, it looks like it might be working. Looks like it might be working. Let me pull it up here. I'm in. Let's go. Let's go. All right, now I can see it. Mark was the one that asked me how I'm doing. I'm doing well. Kyle, I see you now. I see you. I'm so glad they fixed that. Swaggerty Atomic out of 150. There's Simeon Woods Richardson purple out of 250. And Grayson Rodriguez. So we just got one that was on card. Now we just get a redemption for the base, I guess. He got tired once he signed his color. Orioles again to Jim Speckman. There's a refractor. I'm trying to, Mark. I'm trying. Gotta get him on before they head back. Bukauskas out of 250. I'm gonna see if I can line up one of the guys that I know. Not a player, but really interesting guy. Braxton Ashcraft to the 402 for Thursday for one of the basketball breaks. I think we might do like a high-end basketball break and have him on as a guest. He actually just left the company that he was working for, but he was like the CEO of an esports company where they work with pro athletes to like stream for them. So previously he'd been like the brand manager for Tyus Jones and stuff. Cole caught him. But he's got all these connections to like Duke basketball players and like hangs out with a lot of those guys. And he collects cards. He's kind of in with Gary V's crew and has gotten into cards and is a collector. Logan Gilbert's nice pitching prospect there for the Mariners for Kevin Havinga. But I think it'll be fun to have him on. He's got some awesome insight into the world of both esports, but then also professional athletes and personal branding and that type of stuff. So it'd be really cool to have him on. So any of you guys that have kids that are gamers, you're definitely gonna want to come hang out on that one. Chat with them. Baez out of 402 Padres. I got you, Kyle. That'll do it. Grant Little, Sky Blue paper out of 499. Chris, you're racking up the Sky Blues now. Lucan Baker, purple auto out of 250. Cardinals to Brian Bama. Chris, yeah. Did he end up winning the MLB The Show tournaments? Kyle, his name is Darren Glover. He was the CEO of Wombo Esports. But he just announced he's going to be leaving there. Daniel Lynch out of 99 for the Royals. Eric, the Sky Blue refractors are out of 402. The Sky Blue papers out of 499. Yeah, Chris, just a couple sky blues. All right, we got one box left. Oh, Eric's multitasking. Yeah, I was gonna say you're on YouTube commenting. Love that movie, Kevin. Old school. Great Will Ferrell flick. Yeah, I think, was it Amir Garrett that he lost to before? All right, let's get that last box magic going. Ryan Weathers. Ryan Weathers is good. Evening, Shane. Heard we might be getting you back in the chair soon. There he is. Ryan Weathers. Let's do it, man. Let's do it, Rich. I mean, we've gotten plenty of good names, just the color hasn't been on those ones. Like, if we could just get like a blue of one of these guys, it would have been really nice. Awesome, Shane, good to hear. We just gotta figure out how to get some product for you now. Kevin, you can't waste those. I'm not gonna blow out the speakers like Ryan anytime he hits a $50 card. Blue, Dallas Woolfolk out of 150. And that's not going to do it. Daniel Lynch, base auto for the Royals, going to Tim Fletcher. Good old Jock Jams, Kevin. Classics. Keyboom out of 150 out of 150. eBay 101. Nationals, Cameron Bourne. Chris, lots of big name base autos. Levi Kelly at a 402. Eric, that blue is Carter Keyboom. Here was our orange from the other day. Ooh, blue wave now. Jeremy Eierman out of 150. A's going to Kevin Kilcoyne. Nice color on Eierman. I can probably sleeve up that bomb. Bomber refractor. Refractors in this are unnumbered, besides the autos. Monte Harrison out of 402. All right, we got one auto left. Let's make it count. Mackenzie Gore out of 499. Another sky blue for the Padres and Chris. And last auto is going to be a Jake Wong base auto for the Giants. That's not what we were hoping to end on. Giants to Kevin Kilcoyne. So Kevin got the last two hits. Paddock purple. We're moving up. We're moving up, Chris. Kevin, take care, man. Thanks for hanging out. Jared, you have high standards, man. You have high standards. That was a decent case. I've definitely seen much worse Bowman cases before. We got some nice names up there, some nice color. Those two just didn't line up. Chris, you're going to get big ones later today, and it's going to make up for it. We'll ship them together. All right, let's do our recap here, guys. Here's all the color. Some nice refractors and sparkles, guys. Myers and Madrigal. Kelnick. Paper color. Lots of it. Chrome color. You're welcome, Chris. Let's do it again later tonight. Some bigger ones, though. Kibu 150 out of 150. Nationals. Horner refractor. Casas out of 402. Madrigal out of 402. Kibu out of 402. Hire out of 150. Lynch out of 99. Gordon out of 99, Veerling out of 50, Adams out of 50, Groshans out of 99, Bro out of 50, Lolo Sanchez out of 25, Pirates. Alright, base autos. Wong Giants, Lynch Royals, Gilbert's Mariners, Singer Royals, Adams Angels, Cates Nationals, Jeffers Twins, Thomas D-backs, Banfield Marlins, Hankins Indians, and Grayson Rodriguez Redemption for the Orioles. Colored autos, Ironman Blue Wave out of 150, Ace, Baker Purple out of 250, Cardinals, Rodriguez out of 499, Orioles, Woods Richardson out of 150, Mets, Bo Naylor out of 499, Indians, and Pompey Blue Wave for the Marlins. On to the showcase, some nice base autos. India base auto for the Reds, going to Scott Allison. Nico base auto for the Cubs, going to Robert Heckman. Jordan Groshans base auto for the Blue Jays, as well as a Griffin Conine gold wave auto out of 50. Blue Jays on both of those to Jonathan Merrill. Josh Stowers black auto out of 75, going to the Mariners. For Kevin Havinga. Ryan Jeffers green auto out of 99 for the Twins, going to Kevin Oosterhouse. And your money hit of the break, Nolan Gorman. Base auto for the Cardinals. Going to Brian Bama. So that'll do it for this one, guys. I'm going to check payments for those later mixers. And then hopefully we can get those random before we go live in a couple minutes with let's see, what do we have next? Basketball? Or is it the Bowman mixer? I think it might be the Bowman mixer. I think we're going live with the Bowman mixer right after this. So thank you, guys. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Looking forward to another fun night.